Anyway, let's get into our guests.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Pause.
Nelson.
Pause. Hey, yo. No,
Yeah,
let's
sorry.
get into me.
I can't. All right. Well, Nelson, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where'd you start? What's going on? Who are you?
Who
to these
am I?
people?
Who am I?
Who are you?
Well, first, I know Corey for a long time. We went to college together, so
Purchase.
Purchase College stand up. So what's that? Like 15 years ago, Corey, something like that.
Don't date
It's been a while.
Damn.
I'm gonna date it. I'm proud. First of all, I'm proud of how
it's just
old I
like,
am.
damn, 15 is wicked.
I'm
It's
proud of how old I
crazy to
am,
say
man. My 30s is better than my 20s because I'm far less broke. Remember that.
Period.
So remember that, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know Corey a long time, and now I'm on TikTok. Pandemic was weird, but it presented an opportunity, and I got on TikTok with me and my boy, who I've known for even longer than I've known Corey, my boy Brody, and we started the Broadcast Boys, and it kind of popped off on TikTok. Basically, just reporting on sports and entertainment in our own way, kind of clowning people and just being stupid and spreading joy. But it's been a lot of fun, and it's been cool, and we've getting bigger and bigger every day, and I'm getting recognized in the street, which is sick. Like on my way here, in my Uber, I stepped into my Uber, and he was like, "No shit, you the dude from YouTube." And I was just like, "Yeah, man, that's me." And we had a nice little conversation, and we was like talking about just life and shit or whatever. It was a 10-minute Uber, but we got real deep.
Aww.
But yeah, no, shout out my man Aramis. That's my guy.
Let's go.
Yo, I've been watching some of your videos, and you guys know a lot about sports. Like, holy crap.
Bro, how did you get into like your love of sports the whole way through?
I mean, I got to give credit to my older brother Steve and my older cousin Shane, because my older brother Steve, diehard Knicks fan. So I started watching the Knicks because of him. My older cousin Shane, he was a big Kobe fan. So Kobe became my favorite player because of that. So that's when I really got into the NBA. And baseball I was always into because I just played it as a kid. I was pretty good for a while. Until
somehow
like that.
You used it as a finesse in college.
What?
Your baseball finesse in college.
Oh yeah, my finesse, because that's when I
play
thought
a single game.
Yeah, that's when I thought that I was really gonna. I thought I was really gonna like keep playing baseball after high school, and I was never great. Like once they started throwing hard, my bat was too slow. You know what I'm saying? Like once they started throwing hard, it was over. I was, So when I went to college, first day of college, we moved in early because I was trying out for the baseball team. Mm-hmm. And I went to the first practice, and I'm stretching. I'm with the guys, college athletes, and I'm feeling like I belong. And then I step onto the field, and we get into infield practice. They hit a ground ball towards me. The ball hits off a pebble, hits me right in the forehead, and it was in that moment I retired from baseball. But despite
still got to pick classes early.
Yeah, but still got to pick classes early, so it was a nice little finesse. But yeah, man, no, I've loved sports my whole life. Baseball, basketball. Got into football a little bit later, but I like it now. Everything now. Now that I'm like really working in there, I try to pay attention as much as I can. But I just have a lot of useless information in my mind, and I love to share it with the world.
Yay, I love that.
You guys did like a Guess Who the other day?
Yeah.
And the way, like, it was like, what? It was like a 20 question kind of thing?
Yeah, it was something like that.
The way you guys ran that down, and he still got it at the end, Brody, oh my God. I know nothing about basketball, right? But I was still so impressed the way he like deduced exactly who that person was, that shooter.
Because the thing with me and Luke is that we've been doing this shit since we've known each other. You know what I mean? We've been real close for a long time. So, growing up, being in his crib, playing 2K simulations and like playing all these video games, and watching the late 2000s, early 2010s basketball together. Those like kind of the information that we took in around that time just sticks with you. And these are games that we would play with each other back then. And now we're doing them and getting paid to do it, and it's a fucking blessing. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I always say, like, with some people, I'm like, yo, bro, everybody's a nerd for something. Like, the amount of shit you know about sports is literally, like, the equivalent to, like, how much random shit we know about anime. Mm-hmm. It's like, you just be in your bag, bro.
And then you forget, like, you forget how nerdy you really are until you're put on the spot and been like, oh shit, I do know that and that and that and that and that and that. You know what I mean? Like, we all have something that we're super nerdy about, and it's fun when people like are entertained by it. You know what I mean?
You had mentioned it before, but I don't really know. I don't follow basketball that much. But how are the Knicks doing? Are they still doing good?
I would love to talk about the Knicks. Danny, yes.
I know you're a fan
It's time
too.
for the Knicks segment.
Oh,
Sponsored by Broadcast Boys.
Because it's been on your story
A
constantly.
short
you out
one
here.
because the girlies are here.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to talk too much about
I
it.
mean,
It's
Danny's
fine.
the girlies too.
Yeah.
Nah, the Knicks had a really good season. You know, it's been a while. We had a tough road for about 20 years where we weren't doing that well, outside of a couple standout seasons. But this past year, we had a really good year. Our best players in the MVP conversation. At least I'm putting them there. And
you know how many times people called me Jalen Brunson? At this point, I'm just like, you know what?
It's a compliment.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
it.
That's one of the
He has a
players.
city on his.
He's like our best player.
Literally has a city on his back right now, bro. I was like, you know what?
And what, you look like him?
So look, I'll give you
braids.
something that makes the Knicks a little bit more compelling than your average team, right? So our best player, right, Jalen Brunson, he went to college, won 2 national championships.
Ooh.
His 2 best friends from those college national championship teams are with him on the Knicks now playing.
Aww.
So it's like he's succeeding at an elite level in the NBA with his best friends from college.
It's
kind of
so
wholesome.
Cool.
It's kind of wholesome.
Are you sure this is the NBA, not an anime?
Right?
I mean, listen, get
The
to
NBA
writing.
is literally an anime.
Get to writing.
It's giving Haikyuu.
I'm just saying,
What's
it's
this guy's name?
Jalen Brunson and his 2 friends, Dante DiVincenzo and Josh Hart. They even got a podcast together called Roommates Pod.
Aww.
Yeah,
Kuroko no roommates.
So I'm just saying,
And they were roommates.
The Knicks are not only nice, but they're wholesome and they have a compelling story.
Good.
Everyone should be rooting for them right now.
2-1 right now in the playoffs, but you know we got hope.
When's the next game?
Cute.
Sunday early game.
Who are they playing?
In
The
Philly.
Sixers.
The Sixers?
Okay.
Yeah, Joel.
Where are you going to go watch it?
When am I gonna go?
Where are you going to go watch it?
I watch it in the house, bro. I don't like
No,
being
aren't
outside.
you going to a game?
Nah, that was clipped.
Oh.
That was clipped.
Next
I
time.
wasn't
those
feeling- I
those
wasn't
garden
feeling
tickets. Those garden tickets are very, very expensive right
Yeah,
now. So
yeah.
fuck all that.
Oh, you know, I was telling them, so I let them know we thought we was going to be in the other room.
Okay.
So when I texted them, I was like, yo, we're going to have to give Nelson the stool because he's 6'6". And they was like, excuse me?
Yeah,
They was like,
we were
They
shook.
were like, what do you mean 6'6"? I was like, bro, I told you he's tall. It was like,
No, but Danny's tall.
You look tall in the videos, but bro, I didn't know you were tall.
Well, I'm sitting down in all my videos for the most part, so you can't
That's
really
true.
tell how tall I am. But yeah, it's when like there's this video I have.
6'6", ladies.
Yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, no, there's one video I met Karl Anthony Towns, who's an NBA All-Star. He's a 7-footer. He's a big guy.
Oh.
And I met him, and he dapped me up. And in the video, I'm like as tall as the motherfucker. And I was like, wait a minute. So everybody in the comments was just like tweaking, like, oh, Deuce is that tall? Who knew? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, me and Brody, because he's like 6'4", 6'5" too. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
yeah, bro, these are the only tall friends I got.
I
I keep showing people around me. You as tall as it get too, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Because so I'm trying to make a point because that's something in the video. So your first how you got into kind of creating content.
Oh yeah. Deuce Dominguez.
I said them though. They had him for a draft. They had him fake like he was getting drafted to
Yeah.
the NFL. So
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, oh no, he fit right in with that height.
I mean, yeah, it was simple. Brody had an idea to fake somebody getting drafted into the NFL, and he said, my boy Nell will be perfect. He's big for nothing and a gifted liar. So
And
it's
a
perfect.
gifted lie.
Yeah,
That's
it's perfect.
nah, bro. I was like rewatching it again. I was like, man, whose wife is that? That's just like on you like that, bro.
I don't know. She was ready to risk it all though
yeah.
for a first round pick.
I'm done.